This is the light source that's directly over me. I'm at the Ontario Village Shopping Center. These are the close-up images that I captured of this demon. This is a demon possessed. This is the reality of their condition. It's relevant to the prosecution, and that's why I'm honing in on that. The condition is also that which you know from the environment, which is entirely demonic. This is not possibly the sun that's also over my head in the same manner in this zenith position, while 5 GMJ 986 is driving next to me, and I'm also in Chino, California, as I documented at the same time on what is the at the Chino Transit Center. That's a demon that's intentionally crossing path to create activity. 8KGC 825. Sunlight is not swiping like that across asphalt. That's not sunlight, and that's also not possibly the sun. You're talking about what is a light source that is acting in conflict, contrary to what it is that we're told about the sun and the maintenance of the sun that is in its zenith for the duration of a day over me, while people like this maintain presence in the path, studying their communication devices, engaging in what is group stalking. That's what group stalking is. As I captured in images, Southwest Airlines hovering right here in the specific environment, just like I showed you yesterday, by the way. While I am not at Ontario Village, I've already gotten on the bus, and Daniel Luna engaging in what is molestation, while that light source remains over me at what is 900 East Holt Boulevard, as I documented, and that's where the light source is. It remains over me as I then go to what is Mercy House after Southwest Airlines is group stalking in concert with Union Pacific, which is the means of audible activity. This is around the same time yesterday. That is not over the Ontario Village parking lot. And in that same way, that's not sunlight, nor is that possibly to be any sort of sunlight creation that's going to occur when the light source is directly over me at Mercy House yesterday, and it's, at this time it's directly over me in Chino. That's not sunlight that's going to occur as that demon crosses path, facilitating criminal conduct by Frontier, nor is that sunlight that's going to occur even if that was the sun, but it is not. Okay, this is demonic, and that's demonic activity by Frontier Communications engaging in terrorism and group stalking. They also crossed path while I was walking to this venue. Then that demon stops in the parking lot, knowing exactly where it is I am likely to go, whether I continued walking or whether I walked through Ontario Village to go to the venue. Heavily documented Stater Brothers, they're stalking in the path, engaging in surveillance with the government, maintaining presence in the path in a specific environment, while Southwest Airlines is now hovering over Ontario Village, as opposed to hovering over me while I'm at 3-Star Janitorial getting off the bus, as opposed to hovering over me while I'm at the Ontario Museum, where at all those locations the entity is keeping a light source over me, which is mutually exclusive. This is not hovering over the street in front of the Chino Transit Center, by the way. This is the pattern of conduct. It is 8:59 a.m. and as I also document on my podcast, the City of Ontario is in relevant position using the lights on that truck, flashing lights, and amplifying the sound of what is emptying trash receptacles. That's called audible activity for the criminal purpose of Frontier Communications, which represents nothing other than the people of the state. The entity is engaged in surveillance right now. Stalking, all right? That's what DD's is doing inside. This is group stalking. This is group stalking. They're inside of DD's, group stalking. They're inside of the grocery store, group stalking, wherever it is that they're working, and also in traffic, which is a systematic means of crossing path. Okay, it is currently 9 a.m. All right, and this is the light source that remains over me. Okay, this is P.O.C. I remain in Chino at the Chino Transit Center the other day, but I'm also documenting my presence while I am literally on the at the Fontana Chamber of Commerce. So, like I said, this is speaking to what is the maintenance of a light source, which is impossible to be the sun, as I'm showing you the impossible mutual zenith, if you will, as I've termed it, keeping a zenith over me while I'm showing you it's the same thing when I'm in Pomona, California, which at the same time I documented, by the way. License 7NQY039. This is the pattern of conduct. It's 9 a.m. right now at the Ontario Village Shopping Center. P.O.C.